Did you get more money when there was more people?
Yeah, Harley was the coolest promoter, man. Not only that, if you had a match he really liked, he would pay you more money.
Dude, I always said if I ran a company, I would do that. Yeah. Because who wouldn't
fucking
want to...
My first show there, he was like, you tore the fucking house down, and he gave me more money.
That's great, even if it's an extra 10.
Or if you sold more tickets than me. Yeah, if the house was bigger, you get more money.
That's
you
awesome.
got more from the gate, basically.
That's really cool.
So I get down there for the Friday show, and we have to give in paperwork for the commission there, and I didn't have proper blood work done. Whether I had Hep done and not HIV or vice versa, I don't know. So I'm sitting there watching the entire show right behind the curtain with Piper, who's super cool with me, and he starts asking me why I'm not wrestling, and I tell him about the story, and he starts telling me about, and oh man, in my day, you just get it done. You find a way to work. He's like, do you get paid if you don't work? No, I don't. You got to find a way to work. We got a show tomorrow. It's in Eldon. It's going to be a huge house. You know, it's going to be a good payday. You got to figure it out. So now we're brainstorming ideas. And when you brainstorm ideas with Piper, you're already not on the right track.
You didn't even say that.
I didn't want to get into the whole thing,
that much, but he was like trying to give you...
Yeah, so we're brainstorming this, and like he's giving me tips, and we're figuring it out, and
on how to
just
get around this blood test situation.
So at the end of the whole thing, what the decision is and what I follow through with is I have one of my friends there give me his blood work.
So he told you basically...
It was just a combination. It was a combination of the two of us working together, because he's not a computer guy. So I would tell him what I thought I could do. I'm not a computer guy either, but I was like, I got Microsoft Word. So my buddy gives me his blood work. I go to the library because I didn't want it linked to any computer, and I write up a Word document, and I start putting the lines in and bold this and mini capitalize this and do this, and I make it look. It's not presentable. It really fucking isn't. But to me, I'm like, it's worth a shot. So I bring my fake lab work.
Did you have an idea of what the actual...
It looked just like my buddy's.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You compared it. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So his is sitting there as I'm trying to type it up. So I'm looking at what the font is and stuff. But it's not good. So anyways, I bring it and I'm like, all right. So I give it to the guy. And when I go to the commission, I said, oh, man. I was like, I knew I had that test. I knew I got it done. I was like, so I called up my brother yesterday, and he found the paperwork, and he got it to me. So they come up to me maybe 10, 15 minutes later, and the commission's like, this doesn't have a scan number on it. How'd you get it here? There's no fax number or whatever. And I was like, oh, no, he didn't fax it. We don't have a fax machine. He scanned it into the computer, and then he emailed it to me. I think he copied and pasted it. I don't know. I'm just making shit up, you know?
Right.
He's like, okay. He walks away from me, comes back over to me, and I'm kind of going up to Piper at this point. I'm like, bro, they're going to catch me. No, you stick with your story. You stick with it. They're not going to find out today. By the time they find out you have already wrestled, you get paid, you go home.
So he knew they were going to find out.
Oh, yeah. We both knew that. Yeah.